Hello everyone, I'm back with another video, and in today's video we have a Samsung cell phone here. This is a Samsung A71 4G model. The exact technical model for this one is an SM-A715F. That can be written right in here, like you can't even see it, or inside the options. In this video I'm going to take you on a step by step how you can replace the screen for this one. They dropped the screen and they cracked it right in here. Even the frame is cracked in here. So we're gonna replace the screen with the frame. I recommend always replace the screens with the frame as they come glued right on the frame, and it's much better option. I'll leave the link for the frames for this one with the display, and I'll leave the link for the tools I'll be using for this video. Tool number one is a good workshop towel to work on it, and alcohol, 99% or 98% isopropylic alcohol. This alcohol doesn't conduct electricity or anything like that. That's why I would say use a 98, 99%. Don't use anything less than that. All right, you need one good screwdriver set. I'll be using I picked the screwdriver set. I'll purchase myself this basic tool set. If you get the pro set, that will include you with the tweezers and some opening tools and stuff like that. If not, grab a curved straight tweezers and metallic guitar picks suitable to opening cases. I'll be using a metallic spatula, and a plastic spatula probably is good to have. Spare, you need a glue, B7000 glue or a T8000 glue, whichever you want. I have a big one because we change all the time. This, if you buy the screen, they will give you this one-time use, but they usually come in dried out, so you have to purchase yours separately. So get this ones, and you need a, again, if you're doing it for yourself, it's not a business, you get a rubber band, get like a 10, 20 rubber bands, small ones. If you're doing it for a business, then you might want to grab yourself a clamps. These clamps, as you open it, and it squeezes the screen and stuff. So once you put it together, instead of using the rubber bands, you can use this one to press over. So with all this set, let's get into it. First thing first, we can see this one, it is broken. So let's plug in the charger, see if we do get anything on the screen. Let's say I don't see anything yet. So let's wait a few seconds. I see a charging logo. I should be able to see some percentage. So let's wait a few seconds. There we go. So it is charged 92%. The screen is working, but it just cracked. So let's go ahead and replace it. All right, first thing first, we need to remove the back cover. The back cover is glued with an adhesive. People always say use a hair dryer or heat gun, heat it up. Don't do that. You're gonna decolorate this nice shiny back ones, or you can deform it, damage the lens with a heat gun if you don't know how much heat you apply, how long you apply it for. I would recommend you with an alcohol. You want to put an alcohol right all over this one. Doesn't matter how much you put a lot. And then you want to stop putting the guitar pick between the bottom back cover right in there. Once you have the guitar cover in there, you want to squeeze that, put the alcohol on top, let it take it inside, and then you want to work yourself slowly. Just rub it like that. Is it? The alcohol will blend it and put more alcohol. Alcohol is really good. The fumes for the alcohol, the adhesive is coming out already. Work yourself on the back to the top corner. You see it's getting really tough. Once it gets really tough in here, then you might want to put a little more alcohol in there. You see up here is really tough, so I'm going to start from this side. You see all this is loose. Now we're going to go upward gently. Just it's like a cutting butter here. Just go up and down every few centimeters. You see it gets even harder. Put a little more alcohol. All right. I slipped out. Again, the top portion here, because the motherboard heats up and it bonds the adhesive really hard. So again, we're gonna work, and there we go. It's loosened up. You can see all this glue right in here. And there we go. So remove all this adhesive, the old adhesive from here. Make sure you don't scratch the black cover, otherwise you're gonna be able to see through here. Use your fingernail to just pull it out. We're gonna replace this adhesive. You don't want any old adhesive in here. If there's a little bit left, it's okay. That's no big deal. All right, now we can see the inside of the cell phone here. We actually can clean up the adhesive on this. Actually, we're gonna use this old. No, we are gonna use this the bezel. So we do need to clean it up. All right, so let's go ahead and remove the SIM tray. All right, remove the SIM tray. We are gonna put it down and we're gonna remove all the screws. These are Phillips number 0. Remove all the screws on the bottom, the top portion, all of them. All the screws have to be the same size and height, so don't worry about mix matching them. So go ahead and remove all the screws that you see. So we remove all the screws. Now we need to remove the bezel. To remove the bezel, oh, I missed one more screw right here. Don't forget. Double check your all the screws that you remove. We're gonna put it between where the color changes to the black, the bezel on the side. I'm gonna stick it right in there and I'm gonna just twist a little bit, work myself all around to the top, toward the bottom, and go to the bottom corners. And work yourself to the power button. Be careful, be gentle. Somebody hit it really hard in here, so so we can remove the bezel cover right here. So let's put that to one side. And down here we can see the motherboard and everything right in here. We're gonna remove this sponge right over. All right, and now we're gonna disconnect the battery first by putting a spatula underneath or your fingernail, just lift it up. The bridge connector from the top and from the bottom. Put it to one side. We need to remove one screw in the middle of the board on the top portion. This one is a black colored screw. We're gonna use a tweezer to remove this antenna cable, just pull it out. We can remove the motherboard, put the motherboard to one side. We do need whatever we're missing from here, we have to transplant it to here. So let's see what else I am missing in here. We need a vibrator right in here, a motor vibrator. And that's it pretty much. Oh, I need the speaker, which is right in here. This is speakers, it is like a kind of glued in there. So you can use a hair dryer to heat it up a little bit. I don't like to put in alcohol right on the speaker. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna heat it up a little bit. I can remove it actually without heating it up. So let's see. Actually, I can bring it up. There we go. It actually comes up pretty easy. So there we remove the speaker. Now we do need the speaker housing. I see it's kind of a little different, the housing for the speaker. There's a whole plastic thing on top here. Maybe I can remove the whole plastic or not. No, actually I can. I'm gonna put a little alcohol right in there. And I'm gonna try to remove this housing right in here. There we go. So that's where the speaker sits on. You can see it has a little adhesive right to it. So we're gonna put that to one side. What else do we have in here that we don't have in the other one? Everything else is pretty okay. we have this microphone cover here. It's just a rubber cover. Actually, it doesn't do anything. But if you want, and it went flying. I have no idea where it went, but it went flying. So a lesson learned: always make sure you put your hand in here; it doesn't go flying over. So, but it's not a big deal. Just a rubber. It doesn't have any filter or anything like that. We need to remove the vibrator right here. Pull this cable out. Put an alcohol right on top, and gently go ahead and lift it up. There we go. Put it to one side. We need to remove the battery. The battery has an adhesive on the back. Just use a metallic spatula, gently fly it out. There we go. The alcohol does most of the job. Now we need to remove the bottom. The finger digitizer is right in here. Disconnect this one. Disconnect the LCD connector right in here. Remove two screws on the finger sensor, fingerprint sensor, whatever you call it. And let's put it two here. And there's no more screws in here. So pretty much lift up this board. Has a little tiny adhesive. I love putting adhesive on everything. So I'm bringing it out gently. Move it around, and it should release that adhesive at the back. And there's nothing else in here. Again, there's a one tiny rubber thing for the speaker in here, but it's not a big deal. I'm not going to remove that. So we're going to put this one at the bottom. There we go. We're going to lock it down. We are going to put the digitizer. I think it's called digitizer. I don't know. It's just pretty much a type of digitizing. So put the screw for it and push the connector right in there. Run the cable all the way here. Grab the vibrator here. Put it right over. Remove this thing here to expose this sponge thing right here. This is for the SIM tray. Right, now what else do I need here? Oh, we need to put this for the speaker. Put the speaker right in there. Okay. And I'm not missing anything else. I guess not. We're gonna drop, oh, the cable has to stay on this side, not on that side. Drop it over. Pop in the antenna cable right through here. Actually, it goes right through the groove. Put one tiny black screw that we removed from the middle. Okay. You're gonna grab the battery, put it right in middle. And what else do we need from here? Is the bridge. Just push it down. It should click in. Push down the battery connector straight in. Put this home thing on top so it presses down when you put the cover on. Grab the bottom cover, bring it over, and double check, make sure everything is okay. And we are gonna set it over. So that foam thing doesn't move. I'm gonna hold it in the middle, squeeze the corners, bring it to the back side by the power right here. I'm gonna only put few screws in, one by the power on button right here, so it makes a contact. And we are gonna power it on to make sure that it is charging and it is working before I put the glue and put the tape back on. Otherwise, we can send it for the warranty if it's defected or anything like that. So always double check before you put any glue on. So I'm putting two screws by the power jack, power USB port, and one by the power. So let's grab the charger and let's see how it works. So I get the charge. I see the screen went, yep, I do get it. I don't know what position you guys can see it. And there we go. And I'm gonna power on to make sure the touch is working. So there we go, Galaxy A71. So let's wait for it to power on. And while it's powering it on, I'm gonna put the screws on top, on the back, but I'm pretty confident that it's gonna work. There shouldn't be any reason not, but we do get some screens that we get from the provider that it comes in and the touch is not working, so we have to send it back. But I hope for the sake of this video, it's the screen is okay and I don't have to do any. Oh, there we go. So it's sliding, and the privacy reason I'm not gonna show this, but I see the people, the button is working. I'm gonna wait. I can even do searching here. The keyboard is not showing up, but that's fine. But the touch is working. Right, I'm gonna power it off. So let's see, power off. I don't know, how do you power this one off for holding a few of them together, I guess? Yep. Power off to slide. Oh, it's powering it off. There we go. So pretty much right now what we need to do is use a spatula to clean as much as you can from here, the old adhesive. So I'm gonna clean up quickly. I'm gonna fast forward this part. I'm gonna clean up as much as you can from this adhesive. Be careful with the Wi-Fi cables. These ones right here, don't yank those out. So put the SIM tray in. And I'm gonna use the bigger glue. And I'm gonna put a tiny line all around inside. Tiny line. You don't need to put a lot of glue. It's gonna spread evenly fine. So now we're gonna grab the back cover. We are gonna align it. And we're gonna put it right on top. You can put a rubber band, put some not a heavy book on top, and that should cover up today's video. Again, I hope you guys like this video and help you guys out to replace your screen for your Samsung A71. If you have any question or request, feel free to leave them in a video comment. I'll try to answer them as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Just gonna finish up putting up these clamps on top, and that's it.